let's go over the quality of life update that has a bunch of new add-ons for shadows. Hello, it is sisterguard here. Hopefully having a great day. I'm having a great day. We're back to the Rise crossover because we just had a brand new update. Yeah, there's some big chunky wonky new stuff in here, including some stuff to increase not only your weapon damage, but your shadows damage and your rise chances. So if you have not already, please make sure you smash the level like button, do the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it a lot. Let's get right into it. First things first, we have brand new code. We have a new Enchant is our brand new code. So it's going to give us tickets, one Arise bundle, which also includes that new potion. So the new potion is currently in the bundle. So let's go ahead and grab that. We can go ahead and use that. So, oh, I got two. Nice. Now, the big thing that we go over, which is that new potion that we just got. Let's go ahead and talk about that. So if we go over here to boosts, one of the big new things, and this is going to help a lot trying to get things like Monarch, is you get a +1 Arise potion. It gives you a +1 Arise chance on defeated enemies for 2 minutes. That means when we are grinding castle because there's a floor 30 dungeon woo, this is going to help you out a lot. This is getting them in pluses. I'm very excited because we just finished a competition we're doing and I now have so much time to do. So yeah, I'm going to be grinding that up. Let me go ahead and pick up one more. Yeah, that's kind of big, kind of just a little bit big. Another thing I do want to comment, I'm just going to show a little screenshot from the Discord. XP for kills, it has increased. So E and D dungeons are still 1 XP per enemy. This is without potions or game passes. B and C is 2 XP. A and S dungeons are now 3 XP, and SS dungeons are now 4 XP, which means SS dungeons are always going to be amazing to do. So I'm actually excited about that, like super. The other thing, there is now something OP with dungeons. Let's figure out where the current dungeon is, and I will show you. Because, oh my god, where is it? It's over here. And a quality of life thing that they added is you can now see how much levels are being added from your relics onto your shadows, which I super like. So if we go into this portal, an S rank, let's go ahead and clear this out real quick. As long as we complete this before the next one spawns, there will be a portal at the end. So let's zip through this real quick. There is now a new dungeon that spawns. We can go back and replay this dungeon. It's going to make it so much easier. Also, for those that are getting sniped in their dungeons, you now no longer have to go back. I am super excited about that. Also, the end dungeon is now 30 seconds instead of 20. Now, one thing that did get increased that we're going to go ahead and go over real quick, just so I can show y'all. If we go over here to stats, go to level, scroll down, weapon mastery has gotten a boost, which means if you're putting 100 points in there, that's a 75% boost. And if you're putting 150, that is now 100 and I have to do math and it hurts, like 115, I think, maybe a little bit more. So we now have that as a boost. So let me redo my stats real quick, just so we can see, because I do have a chunky boy weapon. It was up to roughly, I think, 53 SX when I checked it in the video we just released earlier today. So let me go ahead and reset that. So if I put 150 points into weapon mastery, how much is that now giving me? Okay, 143 or 43. That's not too bad. Probably better than what we have been getting. Okay. So a little bit more DPS. There has been something else new added, and it's going to have to deal with damage, and I want to bring it to everyone's attention because weapon damage is now going to be important. Let me reset this yet again because I need my farming setup. I don't need my damage setup. So there is now 2 brand new enchants for weapons. There is 2 new ones. I'll go ahead and show you what's on the Discord and what's in the game. There is now Shadow Aspect, max level of 3. It's plus 5% of shadow damage goes to weapon. The max is 15, but it's capped. So like the total weapon damage can't be like super high. The other one that they have added, so this one's going to be the more common one, is Shadow Affinity. This one is going to take 5% of your weapon damage and add it to your shadows up to 35%. And it does not stack with Shadow Aspect. So, my question is, let's take this. Let's roll. I got Shadow Infinity 5. So, did my shadows go up at all? Not really, no. I think this has to deal more with buffing the current stuff that we have. Let me find something that maybe actually has a little bit of damage. This one's fine. We can use this. Let me see if I can get one of them that's looting. Sharpness. I don't have any tickets. Sure. Let me buy some dust. Or some tickets. Shadow Affinity 3 increases your shadow damage by your weapon damage. Okay, so this is the least rare of the two. So did they go up 1 SX? Yeah, I think they did. Hold on, I actually probably need to equip the weapon of choice. Yeah, so does this go up? Yeah, it did. At this point, I need to play with this and do some math with this. I don't really think this is going to change too much of the meta. To be frank, I mean, maybe if I got it on the Royal Reapers, it would give me another 20 or so, but I would have to have sharpness. The next thing I do want to go over is they have buffed the shadow upgrade chance by 10 times. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's go over here to relics. I'm going to go back to my private server here in a minute. We're talking about the Eye of Ascension. So basically now the chance to get a rank up is now multiplied by 10. So this is even better than it was previously. Do I know the specifics? No. But yeah. The next thing we want to go over is guilds. So if you are participating in guilds, one, I want to say a big congratulations to Plebs and to Crimson Soul. We had a competition over the past 3 days to see who could get higher. It ended just actually about an hour ago when I'm recording this. And yeah, we got pretty high up there. Like we beat them by about 4 SP before we kind of all were like, okay, we're done. Okay. So congratulations to both of us. It was an awesome time. We are not going to keep trying for a higher leaderboard, but yeah, so that's happening. But I do want to go over the fact that we have an upgrade. There is now shadow slots. There is another one. It's 729 SP gems. So that's not this update. It's probably going to be the next world, but yeah, that is there. I will have a video actually about the competition tomorrow, like how things started, some stuff that went on behind the scenes. And I got to talk to a lot of the people in Drawsword. So if you're curious about that, that'll be out tomorrow. Let me play around with that. Right now, Because here's the deal. If you watched the video from earlier today, I had to spend a monster amount of dust to get this. Like, it's 329 to re-roll. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my reservation for that. The other stuff to note is the raid boss max hit is now capped at 0.5, so hopefully it'll start slowing down people because I know they've been having some issues. The next thing, there's some stuff with apparently castle, so I just kind of want to take a look at it whenever it happens. And there apparently is more information about how much people have donated, so I can see that Jollik on May 20th put in 1.1. I know he has donated more than that. There's like no exit button out of that though. How much have I put in? Yeah, I don't think this is up to date. Also, I can't get out of this menu. Okay. They're working on that so that it's a little bit easier, but yeah, that's a little scuffed. I need to be able to sort by gems and XP. That's what I want to be able to sort by. And for those of y'all wondering, because I know people are going to be really confused about this, and I'm kind of a little meh on it myself. Shadow Aspect takes your shadow damage and gives it to your weapon. Shadow Affinity takes your weapon damage and gives it to your shadows. If that makes sense. I believe that's the correct way. So I'm gonna wait for whatever the heck's going on with the castle. This may just be the end of the video, but let's see. There's some other stuff too, like tags and stuff like that. But yeah, also, I don't know why I have a command thing. And I'm not deving for you, bud. I'll go ban some people, though. Please let me go after some hackers. I will make some lovely videos about banning some hackers. That would be great. Go be like, are you stupid? Are you just that stupid? But okay, give me a minute. We'll go check out what's going on with the castle. Let's see if there's some more information just looking at this. Other than that cost me 39 QI right now to reset my castle because game got jokes. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not really sure what that means, but okay. Well, guys, I'm going to leave y'all here. I'm going to get back on my grind, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. I am going to investigate the damage. I am being told by my Discord that getting Shadow Affinity, so it gives weapon damage to your shadows, is probably going to be the way to go. So I am probably going to unlock Burning and Looting and farm up some dust, because that's probably what I'm going to need to do. So, but I will see y'all next time. Hello, Kid Curry.